Hi there, this is the second video of the day. This is going to be a shorter one than my previous one. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my Filofax that I have. It's specifically for stuff that I do with my horse, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the change that I've made. It's going to be short. I haven't made, the biggest change I've made is in the binder. What happened was I had been using the Chameleon in raspberry. And you know what, guys, this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous binder. I love it, but there's a couple of issues with it. The first one is that the rings are small. Okay, I don't know what the size is of them, but I know that they're smaller than, say, a Finsbury. Okay, and that's what I had for my horse binder before. If you've watched my videos, you know that I have kind of a pink theme going on with my horse. People where I ride make fun of me because I will not buy, like, I won't buy a horse blanket or anything if it doesn't have some pink in it. But that's just kind of my thing. I think it's kind of fun. It gives us a theme. So I was really excited to get this Chameleon. Chameleons are beautiful. They're all leather. I don't like Finsburys. I like them okay when they're smaller, but I don't like them in A5 because in the A5, the Finsbury, it's all cloth here, and I don't like that. If I'm going to get leather, I want it to be completely leather. So this is my raspberry Chameleon, and you know what? I still love it, but here it has a big problem, and the big problem is that it has got a huge gap in the rings. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that? Like, look at the size of that. And pages were actually starting to catch on it. So the two issues were that it was too small and that the rings are screwed. So I had to stop using it. Chameleons are awesome, though. I mean, if you're into them and they have the rings that are right. I have a black Chameleon I'm not using right now, but I'll find use for it someday. They have one of my favorite features. If you watched my last video, I was talking about, here, let me get up in the light a little bit. I was talking about my Holborn, and one of the things I love is that it's got the two pen loops, and the pen loops are leather on top and elastic underneath. That's what this one has. I also love leathers that have a texture to them. The Holborn doesn't really, but it's very tactile and very, it kind of sounds bad to say this, but it's kind of like skin, if you see what I mean. So I really love this, and like I say, it's leather all throughout. It is really, these are gorgeous. Like, I don't know what Filofax is thinking discontinuing these binders. It makes no sense. Anyway, it's beautiful. But like, I've had so many people email me and offer to buy it. First of all, I'm not a buy and sell person. When I buy these, I'm assuming I'm going to keep them forever. I'm not selling them. I'll find uses for them, whether it's to give them as gifts, or to use them for storage, or to use them for art binders, or whatever. That's why I don't get all those Gillios and things. I'm not spending like $400 on binders. It's ridiculous. So I'm just keeping this for storage for now. So what I did was, then I was sort of looking around, seeing if there's anything in pink. And actually, I shouldn't say that. You know, if I wasn't a teacher and I had lots of money, I would love to get a Gillio. They're gorgeous. I would love to get a bright pink one, a huge A5 one for this use. But of course, I don't have the money. And so I looked at Kiki K, but they seemed like they were a little cheap for their price. Plus, they have cloth on the inside, which I don't like, as you know. I like leather to be the whole way through. Now, this is a Domino in snake. I ordered this from Germany. I can't remember if it was the German Filofax, if it was German eBay. Anyway, I remember I had a student who was from Germany, and she translated the ad for me. I've done a video on this, so if you want to actually see all the information, it's right there. Anyway, I thought, you know what, just for now, I'm just going to stick all my horse stuff in my snake, in my Domino, because I love this, and I just wasn't using it. Dominoes are awesome if you want to stuff your Filofax, because this elastic is so forgiving. Look at this thing. It's packed to the gills. Look. Like, it looks like a gigantic Big Mac. But it'll take it. These are fantastic. I love Dominoes, I really do. And I actually thought about the patent Domino too. But then I thought, like, why bother when I have this perfectly nice one here that I can use? So I started using this, and I am really enjoying this for my horse one. Here's all my stuff in here like it always has been. Here's some pictures of us. Look, there we are there. Look at us. Look at us at the horse show. Isn't she gorgeous? Anyway, so yeah, what I have in here are some pictures of us. Yeah. And then I have maybe some articles in here that I wanted to remember. Okay, I have a few of my little clips and things. My front page is I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I've showed this many, many times. My front page is a page from one of those clear open envelopes from Filofax, and I just stick this thing in. I have dividers that I made using my old style. I talked about this on my last video. They aren't the greatest. They're starting to split at the top. You can see there. But I don't use this daily. I use this when I go horseback riding, which is probably 3 or 4 times a week, and I don't use it every single time. Like, what I'll do is, like, I keep track of how much I ride. I haven't ridden much this month because it's been really, really hot. And I haven't been keeping up with but like, for example, I'll put stickers whenever I go to the barn, and the stickers are stored in the back. But what I might do is sit down on the Sunday and just go over what I did that week. Like what I tried, these calendars are from a girl on Etsy. I love them. I just like them because they're colorful and a little bit different. And I like this style because I'll just kind of put goals. Like I went riding yesterday and I put ride Western style and then walk, trot, canter, and then I wrote down what I actually worked on, transitions and staying on the rail. And then I'm going to hopefully go, if I don't go today, I'll go tomorrow. And this is what I want to work on those days. And then I actually will have goals up here for what I want to do that week. Then I have a journal, and I try to write in my journal if something significant happens. I haven't written it in a while, which is kind of too bad. But the domino, as you can see, I love this. This domino snake has an inside that's a really dark brown. I mean, it's supposed to be brown, but to me it's almost like a brown-black. But what's neat about it is that it really kind of goes with sort of the whole horsey culture. If you think about, you know, a lot of horse stuff, it's kind of brown, it's kind of natural looking. So I'm trying to make sure that isn't separating. No, I love this one for this. I just think I'm going to keep it. I don't even know if I'm going to bother to get another pink one. I thought about the Saffiano, but I'm worried about the ring size. The ring size of the domino is just so awesome. It's huge. You can just pack so much in here. And I am getting so that I honestly am not crazy about the fastenings on Filofaxes. I don't like that the fastenings are so skinny. The only fastening that I ever had that I liked was on my Metropole. My Metropole actually has kind of a thick fastener. I don't have it here with me. Sorry, I should have brought it. But I don't like this. That's one of the things I like about those Gilios, is they have a nice thick tab. So with the two that I'm using right now are my domino. My domino snake, which is the elastic, and my Holborn, which is a zip. So those are my two favorites now. So, I mean, you know, right now they have, oh, look at that one. Oh. Right now they have the patent domino, and I think they have some other colors, and I would highly recommend those guys, particularly because what I did with my other I have a black domino. It was on sale for like $25. Like, I really want to stress the price of these Filofaxes is just getting, even this one, I think I ended up paying with shipping $65, maybe. The only one I ever got that was not on sale was my first Finsbury that I got, a raspberry Finsbury, and I think that was $85. That's the most I have. No, I'm sorry, that's not right. I have paid more for another one that was also on sale, but that was for a relative, and I have a video on that one too. It's called the Lux, and I bought that for my mom for Christmas last year, and that was also like 50% off, but even at 50, I think it was 85 or 90. Like, it was right around the size of, actually, I think it was right around the price of a regular priced Finsbury, but it was on sale, marked way down, and it is gorgeous too. So, and I have a video on that one, so if you want to see what that one's like, go ahead. But right now, it seems like Filofax doesn't have a lot of binders. But like I say, I think that you look on Amazon or eBay, and some of these are $200 and $300. Like, that is ridiculous. I think that is, people are going a little nuts. I do feel bad, though, for people who didn't kind of jump on the bandwagon earlier, because now things seem to be really exploding beyond even Filofax's abilities. Anyway, I just wanted people to see that. Again, like I said, people have asked to buy this. The other thing that is really kind of a concern is the chameleon is the only one I've seen that has this issue, and I've seen it on other people's chameleons too, is that it fades. You can see that this thing is faded. I don't care about that either. You know, the Gilio people, they were showing a picture. If you're into Filofaxes, you know what I'm talking about with Gilio. They showed a picture of the guy who owns the company. I think his name's Tom. And he had a planner that was just completely beat to crap. It was all kind of like stained. But I thought it looked amazing. I do not need to have a pristine leather planner. I think that really almost like the more worn they get, kind of the better they look, the more well-loved they are. So I'm going to keep all mine. I'm not giving any up. And I just hope other people have luck getting some, because my feeling is that Filofax really needs to start investing in making more nice, high-quality leather planners, again, that are affordable. Not ones that are like $1,000, but ones that are affordable and really, really nice like this. The neat thing about this, and I had said this in my original video, I love texture. Like, look at the size of this in comparison. But, see, look. Like, wow. Like, that's really how full that should be, but I probably had this much in that, so it was like, oh. But the cool thing is that this texture is very much like this texture, and this is a beautiful texture. Like, it actually has depth to it. Again, I shouldn't be saying anything, because I don't think you can get these anymore. They were pretty much on the outs even when I managed to get mine from Germany. So, anyway, I hope this has been instructive. I have another video to come, and if you have any questions, please let me know.